Wellness podcast, and we have some amazing, exciting news this week. Jupiter, the great benefic in the sky, is moving into the beautiful, gorgeous, Venus-ruled sign of Taurus, where it will stay and house itself for the next 12 months. This is amazing news. Jupiter traditionally is the greater benefic. We have two benefics in the sky. We have Venus, the planet of good luck and fortune, money and wealth. But we also have Jupiter, the great expander. It is the greater benefic in the sky. It gives so many blessings. Wherever it touches, it gives blessings of money, love, wealth, prosperity, abundance. It expands wherever it touches. So it will be expanding Taurus-themed stuff such as stability. Taurus traditionally is a sign of money, of wealth. It rules the second house in astrology. This is about our material wealth. This is about structure. This is about long-term stability. This is about creating routines and habits which will collectively and as individuals have us striving for and working towards gaining wealth, gaining cash, gaining prosperity and physical and material wealth and abundance for ourselves and as a collective too, where we're going to be focusing our energy on what it is we spend our money on, how we make money, creating wealth and what that looks like for us. This is also a great time for spiritual healing, delving into spirituality, because Jupiter is the sign, the planet which rules, spirituality, learning, education. It's the great teacher, for example. So yeah, wherever this sits in the sky, this is where it's going to give blessings to you individually. So what does that mean for you? For each sign, we're going to delve into each sign and go through what it means, where it touches your house. So you need to know your birth chart for that. You need to know your birth time to go on to astro.com and put in your birth details. If you already know those, amazing. I'll give you your rising signs. So each of the signs I talk about, I'm going to give you the rising sign aspect for it. However, if you know your sun and your moon sign, this also applies for that too. But also I always think that the rising sign is the first and foremost and most important when it comes to listening to any of the astrology videos. When we talk about the planets and how they move around in the sky and how they affect you personally, because wherever they go, they're going to light up a particular house for you. And so I want to talk about how it's affecting you for the next 12 months, because Jupiter changes signs every year, and actually it hasn't been in Taurus for 12 years. If you want to think back to 12 years ago and how this was affecting you then, because similar sort of things and themes are going to be playing out for you now. Things of abundance, wealth, prosperity, and how those are affecting you at that time 12 years ago. So let's get straight into it. Before I start, if you haven't done so already, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow and increase. And if you want to have a one-to-one reading with me, please get in touch, either through the DMs or email on hauseofwellness@gmail.com and get yourself booked in for an amazing one-to-one reading. I do personal readings, solar returns and synastry. There's so much stuff. Check out the website for all the information as to what readings we do for you. Okay, so if you are an Aries, rising, sun and moon, first of all, you've had Jupiter in the first house, so this would have affected your overall mood for the last 12 months. Jupiter would have been in your first house, so this would have been having you feeling a lot more confident, blessing you with positivity, everything you're touching turning into gold, having a really joyful, blessed year with a lot of surprises, a lot of abundance. When Jupiter goes to the first house, this does expand wherever it is in the first house, rules the body. So some of you would have had changes to your physical appearance, feeling more vibrant in your health. Some of you could have literally physically expanded as well, because this expands the body too. So this could be, because with Jupiter's planet of excess as well, so this could be having you, just everything tasting better, because Jupiter is all about excess and exuberance and abundance, and that can include, overindulging in the finer things as well. So this will be moved from your first house to your second house. The first house transit again can bring pregnancy too. So this is one of the fertility transits. However, you've just gone through that, and this is going into the second house. The second house is the house of money and wealth and abundance. So for the next 12 months, Taurus are rising, Aries, Sun, Moon are rising. This is going to be affecting your finances, so in a positive way, because Jupiter is the great benefic. You want to see where the your natal Jupiter is sitting in your chart, of course. However, Jupiter gliding to the second house is fantastic for wealth, building wealth, building firm foundations when it comes to your prosperity, how you attract money, how you build wealth. Again, second house rules, the mouth and what you put into it too. So be careful when it comes to overindulging as well, because this can also blur the bounds when it comes to excessive behaviour, when it comes to nice food, drink, and all that other great stuff too. Jupiter in the second house can also have you talking a lot too as well, and some of you might find your singing voice too with this transit. The second house ruling the voice, so that is something to look into over the next 12 months. However, all in all, this is a fantastic time for you to create wealth, generate wealth, attract money. This opposes your 8th house too, so this is a fab time for your partner's money too, and also money coming in owed to you through loans, debts, inheritance, money through clientele if you are having your own business, for example. If you're a Taurus, a rising sun and moon, this will be your 12th house. So you've had the transit of Jupiter go through 12th house, and we're going into the first house, the house of you. So you've had this kind of period where you've had introspection, you've had solitude with the 12th house. You've been dealing with 12th house matters. This could be having you traveling abroad, delving into spirituality, being reclusive, enjoying being in your own company, enjoying doing all the inner work. And now Jupiter's moving into your first house. This is all going to be with you, showing up bigger, bolder, brighter, more gorgeous, more exuberant. This is the transit for fertility, starting new projects, pregnancy, giving birth to new ideas. We're just feeling fabulous inside and out. If you're a Gemini, you've had Jupiter traveling through your 11th house, giving you massive gains in your hopes, dreams, goals, and desires. This is blowing up all your biggest dreams, giving you blessings when it comes to going after your goals and dreams, expanding your circle, inviting new friendships, growing your circle, growing your friendship circle, the group that you're part of, and having you see more as well. This transit lasted a year and is moving into your 12th house now. So this is going to be going from being like the part of so many groups, so many social circles, and increasing your standing and your what's the right word I want to use? Being known for being you, and moving to your 12th house. The 12th house is the complete opposite, where it's going to be more introspection, delving into spirituality, delving into self-beliefs. Yes, you've made the connections. Yes, you've expanded your inner circle. You've expanded your network, and now it's time to do the inner work of you, delving into spirituality, into your therapy, doing your shadow work. This is a great time for travel as well when it comes to long distance travel too, learning languages, delving into the occult, working with spirituality. And this is also, because this is the 12th house, this is a fantastic boost for your sex life too. If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, you've had Jupiter blessing your 10th house, the house of career, work, how you like to be seen. You may have had job opportunities, you might have had career boosts, you would have been seen and been someone of quite some standing within your working environment and within your community. Again, this is another transit for fertility, for giving birth to new ideas. This is fabulous for blessing your caregivers too, because this is a house that rules parents and grandparents as well. However, this is going from your 10th house into your 11th house in the next 12 months as Jupiter moves into Taurus. So the 11th house is to do with your biggest goals, your biggest dreams, your biggest desires, going after your dreams. This is about big moves, big money, making bold statements, attracting the right people that you need in order for you to fulfill your biggest dreams, goals and desires, and just networking like crazy. You're going to be attracting and meeting beneficial people. Everyone that you meet now in the next 12 months is going to be really helping you to evolve and expand in all areas of your life. If you are a Leo rising to the moon, you have had Jupiter going through the ninth house. And the ninth house rules spirituality, it rules contracts, it rules travel. So some of you would have been signing contracts, traveling around. This is also, I always class the ninth house as one of the marriage houses too. So again, Jupiter going through there would have given you that aspect. Some of you could have been, signing contracts with a partner, signing business agreements. You would have had contracts going really well for you when it comes to legalities as well. Of course, this all depends on your personal birth chart too. However, you will be having Jupiter move from your 9th into your 10th house for the next 12 months. This is going to be affecting your career, giving you a massive boost in your career, a massive boost in your work life, in your profile, in your social standing. This is going to be giving you amazing work opportunities, your chance to expand. This is giving you blessings when it comes to your family, your caregivers. Some of you might be moving home to, as opposed to your 4th house. And all in all, you're going to be feeling and doing, acting with a lot more positivity, with a lot more gregarious, with a lot more panache, because this squares your 1st house, the house of you, and the house of your relationship, the 7th house as well. So all in all, with this Jupiter in one of the angular houses, this is giving you like 360 blessings all around. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising, you have had Jupiter going through your 8th house for the last 12 months. So this will be giving you blessings and foresight when it comes to money given to you, your partner's money through contracts, money through business agreements, money through your clientele, through clients. You've been delving into spirituality, delving into your sexuality, delving into spirituality too, and just finding out more about doing the work and doing the shadow work as well. This will be giving you an amazing boost to your sex life, to your romantic relationships, and also to your partner's income as well. However, the Jupiter transit will move from your 8th house, where it has been, into your 9th house for the next 12 months. The 9th house rules foreign travel, it rules higher education, it rules signing contracts, it's giving you blessings in all these areas. So if you're thinking about traveling around long distance, go for it. This is going to give you blessings when it comes to any legal matters, anything to do with clientele. I always view the 9th house as marriage too. So again, this could be one of the indicators for marriage as well, depending on the rest of your chart, what's going on there as well. But I wouldn't rule it out. But all in all, this is giving you amazing blessings when it comes to going into higher education, whether you want to learn a new skill, talk about a new skill, start projects, and just expand your horizon when it comes to your spirituality, to your beliefs. Whether you want to absorb that, get a mentor, be your mentor, share your gifts and talents, or learn from others who you look up to and aspire to. If you're a Libra rising, Sun or Moon, you have had Jupiter blessing your 7th house for the last 12 months, blessing your relationships. This is one of the marriage transits. I had this transit that I did get married to, and this is going to be moving from your 7th house into your 8th house. But while it was in your 7th house, this would be giving you so many blessings in your relationships and love life. There would have been people coming and going, up leveling, changes to your relationship status. This will be having you signing amazing contracts, working with some really beneficial people. This opposes your 1st house too, so some of you may have had to work really hard to maintain your weight, because Jupiter likes to expand wherever it is. And your partner too. This is moving into your 8th house now for the next 12 months. This is going to be giving you so many blessings to your partner and their finances, to your sexuality, to your sex life, to if you haven't done so already, the 8th, I always view the 7th, 8th and 9th house as the marriage houses. So if you haven't done so already, some of you will be possibly tying the knot. This is also one of the pregnancy transits too, so some of you could literally, be receiving news about that too. It's something you don't want to do, then just be careful. But however, yes, it's a great time to birth new ideas, give birth to new projects, delve into spirituality, delve into sexuality, and really kind of find yourself stepping into the Scorpio side of life, because this is the 8th house we're talking about. And just know that with the Jupiter transit in the next 12 months, that contracts will be becoming easier. You're going to be blessed when it comes to people wanting to give you their cash, give you their time, give you their energy. If you're looking for going into applying for loans, grants, credit, that sort of stuff, you'll be blessed. Also as well, people will be wanting to give you their money more easily too. Also as well, this is a house of inheritance, so you could be inheriting cash as well, because the 8th house is a house of money that is not truly earned. So Libra, enjoy the transit. If you're a Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising, you have had Jupiter going through your sixth house, the house of health and work. There may have been health issues for you to address, but overall you've been feeling vibrant and positive regardless of all that. Your work life would have been super busy. You would have gained and lost pets with this transit too over the last 12 months. The Jupiter transit will be going now into your seventh house, the house of relationships. I've just had this transit myself. I've talked about it in the last section with the Libras. And so some of you could be getting married, there could be proposals if you've not already done so. There could be changes to your relationship status anyway, whatever that is, with Jupiter going through the house of relationships. If you're not partnered, then you will meet someone really beneficial, life-changing maybe, someone you'll learn from, because Jupiter is about teaching and learning. So this could be life-changing relationships, not only with your personal dating and romantic relationships, but also to do with your business contracts too. Business and contracts are going to be blowing up. You're going to be receiving ridiculous offers, loads of cash, all the money. Watch out for gaining weight if that's something you don't want to do, because with that Jupiter transiting and opposing you, you are going to be living the final things in life, which is absolutely loving being a biatch. If you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, the Jupiter transit, your ruler, Jupiter, has been going through your fifth house of fun. So the last 12 months, you've been having a load of fun. Your dating life, your sex life, everything would be getting a boost. If you're working for yourself or thinking about starting a new career, or going for a side hustle, or just exuding creativity, you would have done so with this transit, because the fifth house rules creativity, your skills, your talents. And Jupiter would have been giving you a massive boost of that. You would have been meeting beneficial partners, having so much fun, meeting your tribe, meeting your soul people. However, now Jupiter is going to be moving into the sixth house, the house of work, the house of knuckling down, getting to business. And actually, it's going to be blessing you, because anything you touch will be turned into gold when it comes to your work life and your career. Your health is going to be getting a boost too. You're going to be feeling and looking vibrant inside and out. And you're just going to be feeling like an even more juicier, gorgeous, positive Sagittarius biatch. If you're a Capricorn, rising sun or moon, Jupiter would have been flying through your fourth house over the last 12 months. So some of you, my partner for example is a Capricorn rising, and they moved house and we moved in together. Some of you Capricorn rising would have moved house. You would have, if you hadn't moved into a new home or travelled to a new home, you would have expanded the home that you're already at. You may have actually moved abroad or travelled abroad quite a lot. There would have been expansion within your family too. There would be changes with the family dynamics as well over the last 12 months. However, now Jupiter is moving into the fifth house, the house of fun, the house of money, the house of good luck and good fortune. So just know that the next 12 months you are going to be blessed with good luck, good fortune, cash, feeling creative, feeling abundant, really like going forward and not only just talking about it, but doing it and laying down firm foundations into any new ventures and creativity that you have, any ideas when it comes to business, creativity, or skill and talent. You're ready to share them with the world and make a shit ton of money doing it. If you are an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Jupiter was flying through your third house over the last 12 months. The house of communication, the house of travel. Some of you may have bought a new car, some of you may have gone on a load of vacays. You would have been hella busy, feeling positive, feeling vibrant, being seen here, there, everywhere in your local community. You would have had blessings when it comes to your siblings. Some of them may have had the news of getting pregnant, because the pregnancy transit as well. Some of you may have started a new course, because this is the house of education and learning. Some of you may have been going to teaching yourself. You may have bought a new car, I may have already said that as well, because Jupiter means travel, and it rules travel, it rules communication, it rules also vehicles. However, that was the last 12 months, but now Jupiter will be moving into your fourth house, the house of home. So some of you may be thinking of, if you haven't done this already, or starting to expand the home you're already in, do renovations. You may be moving to a new home as well, and some of you may even move abroad during the next 12 months with this to another country, another land. This happened to my partner and myself as well, going through this transit. I'm a Capricorn moon, they're a Capricorn rising, for example, and not only expanding the home, but moving home too. And know that your family will be expanding as well. This is another transit for fertility, for pregnancy, depending on what's going on with your chart. But just know that because this is the fourth house, that this is really giving you so many blessings when it comes to your family and your soul tribe and the people that you call home. If you are a Aquarius, sorry, I've said Aquarius. This is your Pisces people. If this transit of Jupiter, your ruler, has been going through your second house. The house of many honeys. So the last 12 months, you would have been feeling vibrant, feeling abundant, making a shit ton of money, more money than ever you have done before. You would have been feeling wealthy, looking wealthy, feeling vibrant. This is the house of the mouth and what you put into your body as well. So some of you could have been excessively, indulging with Jupiterian things, the finer things, nice food, nice drink, all that sort of good stuff. All in all, just feeling generally, because this is the house of value, the things that you value, and Jupiter would have been blessing you with those, so you would have acquired wealth, acquired nice things, acquired nice shit. And that was the last 12 months. So however, moving forward into the next 12 months, right, Jupiter's moving into the third house, the house of communication, higher education, learning and travel. So some of you will be going on a lot of trips over the next 12 months, like vacays. You're going to be hella busy within your local community. You're going to be changing your car, renovating your car, expanding, maybe buying more than one. You may move. This is a house of movement as well. If you think about starting a course, starting a side hustle, learning, education, teaching, this is the third house. This is the time for you to do it. Jupiter's blessing you with that. Any legal contracts as well, because it's opposing your ninth house, will be in your favour this year, because Jupiter opposing the ninth house, highest of legalities, is in your favour. Again, opposing the ninth house, the house of long distance travel. Look, there's going to be a lot of movement for you this year, Pisces, whether that be in your local area and beyond. This is, again, I always say the ninth house rules marriage too, so because this is contracts and contractual agreements, so this is one of the marriage transits too. All in all, this is the house of how you communicate, so you're going to be feeling better, communicating better. People are going to be warming to you a lot more with the Jupiter transit, and just know that Jupiter is going to be blessing you and your siblings and the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. Everything's going to be running more smoothly and giving you blessings and the go ahead to give birth to all your dreams and desires. So if you would like a personal reading with me, drop me a DM, follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, it's Hause of Wellness. Tune into the podcast on all platforms, and I will catch you on the next video.